look, you've gotten worse, bro. So now what I want everyone to understand, this is what I want everyone to understand. There's a new sheriff in town, and his name is Arteta, and he's here to dominate the league for the next few years. There's a new sheriff in town, and it's Big Teta. Big Teta, the Arsenal, we're back. We are back. The Invincibles, they're nothing. They're nothing compared to what the next 5 years is going to be. Big Teta and the Arsenal have rolled into town, bro, on the chariot made of gold, bro, whipping up horses. We're going at 100 miles per hour. The Pep reign of terror is over. There is a new sheriff in town, and it is us. You're all pissed. I'm telling you now, you man are all pissed. All my ops are in hell. Aston Villa in hell.
No, I'm laughing, bro. Did you just say?
Hell. All my ops.
Did you just say Arteta will do better than Invincibles?
What did you?
All right, mate. Please.
What did
You're
you
the
make?
biggest back of Arsenal. What are you gonna say today?
I praise.
Are you gonna congratulate us for being top of the league? Because you do every day show about Arsenal, guys.
And you've kept me here. 1 o'clock is 1:30. I've got work tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do super chat. Yeah, we spoke.
And you have said, and the whole show you have not said anything of a substance.
Because you're telling me shit things.
2 hours, you haven't said anything of a substance. We haven't gotten one sentence from you where we can actually discuss.
They can he can laugh as much as you want, like a fraud. You can laugh. You
يا حبيبي let us have والله العظيم I know you know. يا عم I have seen you have good conversations. Stop with the monologues. خلينا have a conversation for real.
No.
Hamza, do you think Semenyo? Hamza, do you think Semenyo is? Who would you? يا حبيبي for.
He's got his 28th goal for City this season.
See? BBC love me, man. They love me. They call me. They know I'm making it, man. I'm going to win the league. Guys, see you at the terrace, guys. Hey, let me do a little dance. I'll see you on Allah. Hey, a little dance, bro. You see this? I have to play like this. We when Santos used to
chatting to him. He's just chatting to him on the bench. I wonder if I'll get away with it. No. You man are deep in it. He was going to bring on Salah, yeah? Look how much space is on the right-hand side, you man. What is this? Oh, my. This is a fucking
they're trying to get him sacked.
I'm done, bruv. I've got kids, bruv. It's a Friday. Why am I doing this? I'm done. Bye, man. I listen. Nah, it's a wrap, by the way. Just let you know. Brother, oh my goodness. No, man. He's looking right across the line. Dimwit, bro. Oh my God. Right there.
Cal's crashing out.
Bobby got someone right. Oh my God. For the life of people. For the life of people. No. Man fully crashed out. Hey, man, he was at home just watching the game. Man forgot he was definitely on coffee. For me, you, man.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. Big up to every single one of you guys. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We are here. Let's get the likes up early because we have a lot to discuss. We have a lot to unpack and we have a lot to talk about. And I look forward to it. I'm excited. Liverpool Football Club. Here we go. Andoni Iraola done as the Liverpool manager. We are so back and I'm excited. I'll tell you exactly why. So let's get the likes up. Subscribe to the channel right here, right now. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And, that's as well a place where I post a lot of content. So, yes, we are here, Habibis. And exciting times are ahead for Liverpool Football Club. So, yeah, I feel excited. I feel happy. And Liverpool Football Club are so back. We will challenge next season just with this guy in charge. Big up my guy Josh, who says we will be cooking next season. Hopefully we don't overcook ourselves. Well, thank you, Josh. Thank you, Josh Habibi. You get me. You didn't send 190. You didn't send 0.99 this time. Just joking. Love you, Josh. And I agree with you. We will be cooking next season. And I'll explain exactly why I'm happy now. And I'm actually going to give like a warlike speech at the start because I'm so sick of people not liking the signing. I hate it. I hate the fact that people are upset that we're getting Iraola, bro. Have some shame. Big up to my guy, Arnie bin Slot, who says, happy days. Happy days indeed, Habibi. Happy days indeed, Habibi. And this is the thing I want to start with. So listen, like, subscribe. And, you know, I feel like I've got to address the Liverpool fans. You know, I feel like I've got to address the Liverpool fans. You bunch of miserable bastards. You bunch of miserable frauds. Who is available that's better than Andoni Iraola? Yeah. Anyone who does not like Andoni Iraola, anyone who's not excited about Andoni Iraola, tell me who's available that's better than Iraola. Who's available right now? Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique is not available. What makes Honas better than Iraola? Nothing makes Honas better than Iraola. Just because he's German. Guys, you need to stop being miserable. I am a Liverpool fan that many people online think I'm negative. I'm not negative. I'm very positive about the signing. I'm excited about the signing. 37% win rate. Do you know that Andoni Iraola has a 37% win rate at Liverpool Football Club? You know who else had the 37% win rate? Luis Enrique at Celta Vigo. He went to Barcelona and won a treble the year after. He literally had a 37% win rate. You want to talk about step-ups? Luis Enrique stepped up from Celta Vigo to Barcelona. Jurgen Klopp stepped up from Mainz to Dortmund. Ferguson stepped up from Aberdeen to Manchester United. Mourinho stepped up from Porto to Chelsea. How many step-ups do you want me to mention before you're finally convinced of what I'm saying? Step up, step up, step up, step up. Ancelotti stepped up from Everton to Real Madrid. Step up, step up, step up. And the step up, who else were we going to get? Who's available? Acting like all these managers are available. Maybe Slot got sacked. We all celebrated Slot getting sacked. Every single one of us was happy. The match-going Liverpool fans were happy. The international fans were happy. The content creators were happy. Everyone was happy. Arne Slot got sacked. Who the hell else is available? Thomas Frank? We tried with Enrique. Yes, you may act like, oh, Hussam doesn't have inside sources. Why do you think I've been saying I want Iraola for such a long time? I told you a winger is done. Watch. Watch. By knowing someone who knows someone, you get to know information about Liverpool Football Club. There's a winger at this football club already done. I can tell you names of players that we like. I can tell you names of players that we're interested in. But guess what? It shifted now. Let me tell you the reality about the whole Slot situation. What the journalist said on Saturday was not a lie. Arne Slot only found out he will get sacked the Saturday. Arne Slot did not think he will get sacked. Neither did I. Guess what? They changed their mind. Thank God, alhamdulillah, they changed their mind on the Saturday review. They decided to sack Arne Slot. So who the hell else is the options? Who the hell else is the options? Tell me. Who can we get at Liverpool Football Club? We tried with Luis Enrique. We spoke to Luis Enrique. The guy wants to remain at PSG. So what are you supposed to do? Just sit there and scratch your butt? Watch the world go by you? What are you going to do? You're going to have to get a manager that you believe in his style. And guess what? I believe, just like the football club, believes in Andoni Iraola's style. The style is what makes me believe. I believe in the style. I believe in the methodology. I believe in the football that Andoni Iraola plays. Big up to the football terrace for the raid, guys. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Every single one of you, close the live chat, like the video, and subscribe now. Anyone who follows me on Instagram, I'm going to give him a shout out. Let me see who followed me on Instagram so I can shout them out. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Steph. Shout out to Vikesh. Shout out to David Race. Shout out to Harry Kodge. Big up to all of you for following me, man. Go Go follow me on Instagram. The link is in the pinned comment. So now put yourself in Liverpool's place. Why are you as a Liverpool fan so miserable that even an attacking manager doesn't get you excited? For what? How have you reached this level of misery? The football alone improving is going to get everyone excited. Alone, the football improving is going to get everyone excited at watching this football club. Do you know how dreadful we have been this season? Do you know how dreadful we have been to watch? Do you know how horrible it was to watch Liverpool Football Club this season? Guess what? That's all over now. Liverpool now play attacking football. Liverpool now are gonna attack opposition. Bournemouth against Manchester City could have won that game 5-1. We lost to Manchester City 4-0. We lost to them 3-1 at Anfield for the first time in 20 years. Your problem is win rate? Okay, I brought you the big example. Luis Enrique's win rate at Celta Vigo versus Luis Enrique's win rate at Barcelona. Has anyone won a Champions League at Barcelona since Enrique left? I'll wait. This is the thing. The problem is it gets to the stage where because slot inners didn't want Slot to get sacked, they're gonna dampen the sparkle. But I'm not gonna allow the sparkle to be dampened. Andoni Iraola is a massive upgrade on Arne Slot this season. Bournemouth finished 3 points behind Premier League champion Liverpool after spending £450 million. They finished 3 points behind us. Chat, regardless who you support, who was the most entertaining team to watch in the league this season? Which team you watch, you could switch on them and watch them play football and you would be entertained. Big up to Copite 1989 for the follow. Big up to Sanik Ahmed for the follow. Big up to Ayesh Majran for the follow. Big up to Pietro for the follow. Big up to Ashwaq for the follow. Shukran Ashwaq. Big up to that guy Praise for the follow. Big up to all of you guys, man. Thank you guys for following me on the Instagram. Don't forget to keep reposting my stuff. You know, I've uploaded the Iraola reel. Go repost it, like it, all that good stuff. You get me? It's exciting times. Big up to Johan for the follow. Yes, I am talking about Bournemouth. Bournemouth played the most exciting, best football in the whole league. I haven't watched a single Bournemouth game this season where I was bored. I didn't watch a single game where Bournemouth were dreadful to watch. I didn't watch a single game where I was like, oh no, I've got to watch Bournemouth today. That never came out of my mouth. Yes, it's been announced. We got the here we go from Fabrizio. What else do you want me to wait for? Khalas. It's done. It's ready. It's done. We got it. Fabrizio Romano, here we go. Andoni Iraola. Do you want me to show you? I can share the tweet. I can share the tweet now. I'm going to share it with you so you can all be happy. Here we go. You know, because people act like, oh, who said this? Watch this, yeah? I'm going to share it with you guys now because people like what you act like you can't see it, yani? Here, I'll share it with you now. I'm going to show you the Fabrizio Romano tweet. Here you go. Is it announced yet? Guys, why would I set up a whole stream at a time where I don't even like to stream just to chat shit, yani? Here you go. Breaking. Liverpool reach agreement in principle to appoint Andoni Iraola as new manager. Here we go. Exclusive story from Saturday, 100% confirmed. Arne Slot left and Iraola will lead the Liverpool project as expected. Talks advanced over the last 48 hours and deals in place. Done. Iraola is going to be the Liverpool manager. So now anyone complaining about this, tell me why you're complaining. Give me the reason why you're not happy and I will make you happy. Give me the reason. Give me the reason other than being brainwashed by journalists and people who told you that Slot isn't at fault and these players are shit. Go on. Tell me why you ain't excited. Tell me why you're not happy. Tell me why you ain't dancing right now. Tell me why. Tell me why you don't feel like Cal when brushing his beard.
Come on. Let me have a quick. Yeah, there we go. There you go. Come on. You lot see that, yeah? You lot see that. Clean.
Why you ain't happy? What's there to be sad about, you guys? Let me show you something real quick. Let's go, yeah? Premier League standings. Let's look. Oh, almighty Liverpool. 450 million spent. Who's 3 points behind us? Bloody Bournemouth. You see these 18 draws? If I gave them washed up Salah, I promise you, these 18 draws, half of them could be, okay, not half of them because then they'd win the league, but like at least 5 results would change to wins and they'd finish above us. You guys do realize that like Bournemouth don't even really have good players. Like you guys realize, right? Let me go, yeah? Let me show you. Let me show you the team that he dominated Man City with. Petrovic. Adam Smith. Who the hell is Jonah Hill? The only Jonah Hill I know is the actor. Senesi. Trafford. Tyler Adams. Alex Scott. Krupi. Tavernier. Ryan Evanilson. Who here is like a very good player? Who? Yeah, exactly. Premier League champion Liverpool after spending 450 million. Lost 5 more games than Bournemouth did. Who here is like some elite level talent? Who? Yes, I have seen Isak's goal yesterday. That's something that I brought up on the football terrace. That's why I'm saying, can we all stop pretending that Liverpool players are bad? Who here is very good? Who here improves us? Oh, Alex Scott. What does Alex Scott do better than McAllister then? Adam Smith. Who the hell is this guy, bro? Let's look at their bench. Lewis Cook, David Brooks, Justin Kluivert, Enes Unal, Ben Doak, Diakite, Amin Adli, Toth. Who the hell is these guys, bro? Who? Oh, stop it, Josh. You're doing the America thing again. Stop it. What are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? They dominated Manchester City. They could have won that game by 5 goals with that dreadful team. And people are going to act like, oh yeah, but it's a step up. Habibi, Liverpool is a step up for 99.999% of the managers. It's normal. Did Arteta not step up going from the assistant to the manager at Arsenal? He stepped up. How many step-ups can we mention in history that led to success? Brendan Rodgers stepped up. Guess what? In his 2nd season, we almost won the league. Brendan Rodgers is a manager I don't even really like that much. He stepped up from Swansea to Liverpool, and we almost won the league. This notion that stepping up is like this thing that's never happened before. How many managers have stepped up and been successful? How many? Alex Ferguson stepped up. Pep Guardiola stepped up. Bob Paisley stepped up. How many managers stepped up? Eleanor, why are you calling me Asim? I'm not Asim, I'm Hussam. There's no way you think I'm Asim, Habibi. I'm Hussam. Big up to Asim, yeah, but I'm not him. Big up to Andy Muscat for the follow. Big up to Abdel Razzaq for the follow. Big up to Con Bond for the follow. Ricky Jabal for the follow. Mustafa, big up to you for the follow. And big up to Matt EW for the follow. Big up to you all, man. Thank you to everyone who follows me on the Instagram. Big up, boys. Anyone who follows me, I'm gonna shout you out this stream. Don't forget to repost my Iraola reel. And this is a good question. This is a fantastic question. M16 the Beast, for once in his life, actually makes a good point. Did Slot get a job yet? Since Slot is such a miss, you know? I know many people are gonna revise the history on Arne Slot. Actually, speaking of step-ups, did Arne Slot not step up from Feyenoord to Liverpool and won us the league? Yeah, he did. Thank you very much. Big up to my guy, David King, who says, guys, make sure you guys are liking, subscribing. We need to get the likes up. Come on. Everyone, please like the video and subscribe. Let's go. Run it up, guys. Run it up. Run up the likes, please. Big up to my guy, David King, who says, fans are still emotionally attached to Xabi Alonso. Yeah, Habibi, guys, you know, I just want to say one thing about Xabi Alonso. Guys, Xabi Alonso was available for the last 4 months. Do we truly believe that Liverpool wanted Xabi Alonso to begin with? For whatever reason, Liverpool Football Club don't want Xabi Alonso. We didn't want Xabi Alonso. For whatever reason. I don't know what the reason is. For some reason, Liverpool Football Club didn't want Xabi Alonso. What can we do about that? Would I have taken Alonso at Liverpool? Yes, of course. The football romantic in you would love for a former Liverpool player to come in and manage and be successful. Did Xabi Alonso prove himself more than Iraola? Yes. He won the league at Leverkusen, so it's a massive achievement. You get me? So I respect. But the club didn't want Alonso. What can we do? And also, Alonso plays 3 at the back sometimes, and maybe that doesn't suit the Liverpool players. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it suits Chelsea more. I don't know. But the club don't want Alonso as much as some fans do. Only reason Slot didn't get a send-off is because he refused to leave, so he got sacked. I mean, if they announced this, I think Slot would have probably gotten a proper send-off, you know, at Anfield, of course, and they would have said, like, fair enough, this season's been dreadful, but at least he won us the league and blah, 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 blah. But now that they've waited, of course, the whole send-off thing has been ruined. So, yeah, that's my thing. So, I think at the end of the day, Liverpool Football Club now, things are looking up, and I'm excited. And I feel happy, Josh. And I know Josh is happy as well, just as much, despite him gifting 20 memberships on a Chelsea channel. I'm just joking. I love you, Josh. I'm just mad I didn't get a membership. That's why I'm mad. Big up to Mohamed Ammar, who says, I was in the minority saying Slot will get sacked. All them super chats as well about it. Listen, Mohamed Ammar, you got it right. I think like a total of 0.5% of the people thought that Slot would actually get sacked. And they were right, to be fair. So, you know, the rest of us didn't believe it as much, including myself. Dean believed it, you know, and I apologized to him publicly the day Slot got sacked. He got a public apology from me. And rightfully so. I'm man of my word. And I will be appearing on FamZone TV, inshallah. So, yeah, big up to you, my guy. Big up to you. His intensity will make us hamstring pull again. Yes, this is for me is an objective criticism. I think his play style is very intense. I think it will obviously God forbid, but most likely we will get a couple of injuries here and there. And to be honest with you, like this comes back to the former manager, Habibi Marius. Thanks so much for the super chat. You know, we're gonna go from like 0 training sessions per week to like training like crazy. So that will have an impact on the players. But there's a reason why Liverpool Football Club like had players huffing and puffing by the 60th minute. By the 60th minute, you would look at Ekitike on the pitch and Ekitike would be like, for what reason? For the fact that we didn't have proper training. We didn't have intense training. I think training, picking up the intensity will actually help us, if anything. It will help us, if anything. Liverpool want Kroopy and Scott. I'll be honest with you guys, and this is me, like I'm going to keep the same energy. I'm iffy on Kroopy. I'm iffy. I know Kroopy's had a couple of good moments, big moments for Bournemouth and stuff like that, but I'm not convinced by Kroopy. I think Kroopy is just a good player, nothing more, nothing less. I don't think he's this elite, life-changing player that will take us to the next level. I think Kroopy is just good, you know, which is fine, obviously. There's nothing wrong with being just good, but, you know, I think he's just good. I don't think he's this, like, elite-level players. That's the thing. So, and as when it comes to Alex Scott, I don't rate Alex Scott, bro. I really don't rate Alex Scott. I don't think Alex Scott is this fantastic, phenomenal player that people make out. I really don't. What does Alex Scott do better than McAllister does? What does Alex Scott even do better than McAllister does, bro? Like, what? Does he do anything really better than McAllister does? I'm not even being shameless. I'm being dead ass, you guys. I'm being fully dead ass right now. What does he do better than McAllister? What does Alex Scott do better than McAllister? Run? Wow, he's a better runner. But other than that, what really does he do better? Not much. Not much. Milner and Thiago joining as coaches. Thoughts? I actually saw Thiago Alcantara joining as now imagine you're a Liverpool player now. You turn up to training and you see Iraola and you see Thiago. Are you not feeling fantastic feelings rushing through you right now? Let's be honest. Imagine you're a Liverpool player. Now you have to go from Slot and his gang to Iraola and Thiago Alcantara. Tell me right now you ain't excited as hell. Tell me right now you ain't excited as hell. Woo. James Milner, proper athlete, has had longevity in the Premier League for 20 years. Now you're excited. Now you're excited, and rightfully so. Which players do you think will go? Okay, I'll come to this in a bit. Big up to my guy Ice-T who says no more inside training videos at the AXA Starbucks. Yeah, they're actually going to be training now instead of drinking coffee with each other. So, yeah. Big up to my guy Mirrorhead who says which players do I think will go? I think this is who I think actually is under threat now. I think Gravenberch is under threat right now. I think the player that I think is under threat right now is probably Ryan Gravenberch. And I'm not saying that like because of an agenda or anything, but because his lack of technique will make him under threat. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing. I think his lack of technique will have him under threat. Gakpo is not under threat, guys. Gakpo has the biggest job security out of anyone at Liverpool Football Club. Gakpo has very good job security. Chiesa's leaving. Salah is leaving. Rio is a kid. Ekitike is injured. Gakpo is safe. Do I think McAllister is under threat? Yes, I have to be fair because of his lack of athleticism. I think McAllister being under threat is very fair because of his lack of athleticism. I think both the pivot players are under threat. You know who's the happiest right now? Szoboszlai. You will definitely see the best of Szoboszlai. You know who's happy right now? Isak. Isak, yesterday's goal against Sweden, had more touches than he has one game for Liverpool. Then he has one game for Liverpool. Imagine. Then he has one game for Liverpool. He had more touches in that moment where he scored the goal than he has in the whole game. And he scored a banging goal, you guys. So this is my thing. This notion that all these Liverpool players are like these dreadful shit players. Bro, 12 months ago, we were league champions. Just 12 months ago. Just 12 months ago. We were literally league champions.
Have you ever seen the film? Have you seen the film about the Air Jordans with
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Bro.
Was that Cal?
Cal, you're right, bro.
Cal, you're good.
Has Cal just collapsed? Did the chair just give up on Cal?
What the hell?
Cal, you all right, mate?
All right.
Just 12 months ago, we were league champions. So now we need to stop pretending that these players are like these dreadful shit players. I really cannot do a whole summer of pretending all these Liverpool players are crap. All these players won the league for a reason. And McAllister was in team of the season. Gravenberch was in team of the season. And it's exciting times to come for Liverpool. And let me tell you guys something right now. And this is exclusive. I'm only going to tell you the exclusive at 200 likes. I'm only going to tell you the exclusive at 200 likes. I'm going to tell you how shit has changed. I'm going to make you all miserable and then make you all happy. Close the live chat. As a matter of fact, you guys are so rude. 300 likes, I'm going to tell you transfer exclusives. Let me shout out the people who followed me on Instagram. Close the live chat and hit the like button right now. Yalla, let's go. Big up to you, Zezzy, for the follow. Big up to Tragic Danny for the follow. Jay Martin, Kyle Red, Dale Steven. Big up to my guy Corey Farrell for the follow. Big up to Farhan Hassan for the follow. Big up to Mo Ammar for the follow. Big up to Timothy William for the follow. Everyone who follows me on Instagram is going to get a shout out. Let's get to 300 likes. I'm going to tell you some couple of transfer exclusives. I'm going to make you cry first, and then I will make you happy. And then you will understand why getting rid of Slot was so important. Big up to the intellectual mind for the follow. Big up to you, brother. Big up to everyone who follows me on the gram, man. Let's get the likes up. Yalla, we're at 250 likes. Close the live chat and hit the like button now. I'm going to give you a couple of transfer exclusives. Purely on the stream. Iraola, la la la, la 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 la. We all love Andoni. Iraola, la la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. He said, fuck off, Bournemouth. I'm a cup right now. La 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 la. Oh, God. Yalla, we're at 250 likes. Yalla, let's get to 300. Let's get to 300 now, and I'm going to drop you a couple of transfer bombas, and you will all be miserable, but then I will make you happy. So, yalla, let's get the likes up. Big up to Mario Ajdani for the follow. Big up to Sherwani for the follow. Big up to IBG for the follow. Big up to Ikram for the follow. Big up to Bim for the follow. Big up to Ashar Idris for the follow. Big up to you guys, man. Yalla, likes up. You know, guys, speaking to the people that I know, regarding Liverpool transfers, has been such a blessing now that Slot is gone. I'll tell you why. You know who the 4 wingers that Liverpool were looking at were? My Insta is in the pinned comment, Habibi. My Insta is in the pinned comment. Let me put the laptop to charge. You know, one of the things I look forward to the most is none of these dumbass Chelsea and Man United comparisons. I think one of the things that has rattled me the most leading up to the summer is us being compared to United and Chelsea. Why are you comparing me to clubs who haven't won the league, one in 10 years, the other one in 13 years? Bro, I was literally the reigning Premier League champion just 2 weeks ago. We're not going to change that. And this is the thing every time I say we're talking about changing the narrative, you guys. Not only are people pretending that all the Liverpool players are crap, we're pretending that we didn't win the league. It's the funniest thing ever. We literally won the league, bro. Man United finished 15th. Chelsea just finished 10th this season. Yes, I get it. They've changed managers. They've chopped and changed managers. Guys, we're 20 likes away from 300 likes. I'm going to tell you the transfer bomba. Yeah, let's get the likes up. 20 likes away from 300 likes. And we're going to be back at the top. I was asked by Terry, do you think Liverpool will challenge next season? Some people think I'm shy to back my football club. Bro, I'm going to back my football club. I believe in my football club. People act like because of what's been spread about me online, people think that I'm this negative fan. I'm not. I'm actually quite positive about Liverpool for the most part. I was negative about Nunes, yes. I was negative about Slot, yes. But I'm only negative about things that deserve to be negative about. Other than that, I'm actually quite positive and optimistic about Liverpool. I'm the one that told the whole world I've got my feet kicked up. I'm the guy that told the whole planet how I got my feet kicked up because we've signed Isak. And of course, that backfired massively. But, I'm talking about me being positive and optimistic. I'm talking about being positive and optimistic. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to put pressure on Iraola to win it, but Iraola can challenge. We're 2 likes away from the 100 like. Yalla. You've convinced me. Iraola, la la la, la 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 la. F off, Bournemouth. I'm a cop right now. Big up Andoni, Iraola. Anyway, guys, can you stop teasing me? We're at like 299. Okay, 300. Who here? Everyone knows. You know, we were linked to wingers at Liverpool Football Club. Do you know the two of the wingers that we were speaking to as well? Two of the ones that we were speaking to with slot here. Minte and Anis Haj Musa. We were talking to these two. I know this for a fact. The Minte link was not a joke. When Slot was here, we were talking to Minte. Yes. I told you I'm going to make you all miserable. I didn't lie. When Slot was here, we were talking to Minte. That is not a lie. That is fully not a lie. I wish I'm lying, but I'm not. Minte and Haj Musa. Two former Slot players, Feyenoord. You know? Yes, we were. We were. It's not some made up thing, you guys. The Minte thing was real. I hope now with Iraola in charge, things change. I hope so. Had we signed Minte, I'd have lost my mind. I've watched games where Brighton have won the game 3-0 and Minte still looks like the shittest player for both sides. We sat here, and people in the chat will remember this. We sat here and we watched Brighton 3-0 Chelsea. Minte looked worse than the Chelsea players that lost 3-0. That tells you all you need to know. Now, I think the transfer direction will change now with Iraola in charge. You know, obviously, we're waiting for kind of like the official club announcement type thing, but outside the official club announcement type thing, we will see if his role is like manager or head coach. We will see. I think it's important for us to know what his role is, you know, so people don't blame him for transfers and stuff like this. But Minte from Brighton was actually an option. Now, I know that the first position that we will sign is actually a winger because I think one of the wingers is done already. You know, we're not going to name names, but, you know, I think it's exciting times for Liverpool. The interest in Barcola is not made up. Let's put it that way. The interest in Barcola is real. There is a possibility that Bradley Barcola becomes a Liverpool player, you guys. There's a legitimate possibility. We have competition for Barcola, though, from the team that just lost to Barcola in the Champions League final, Arsenal. That's the competition for Barcola. So that worries me. That troubles me. That really does trouble me. Arsenal wanting Barcola troubles me because Arsenal have a massive French influence, of course, we know, and they're the current Premier League champions, and that left-hand side is completely open for Barcola. So that is something that worries me. But Barcola is definitely a player that we are interested in. Barcola is definitely a player that we're interested in. And he's definitely a player that we like, by the way. This is not like some made-up thing. Like, we fully like Barcola, by the way. We fully like Barcola. And hopefully this is something that's changed our direction as well, because we couldn't have sat here and done the whole, like, you know, pretending Minte is like some good player or anything, because he's not. Because he's not, let's be honest. He's just not a good player. He's just not a player that can take us forward. That's just the unfortunate reality of the situation. It's just not a player that can take us forward. So, yeah. That's the thing. Why are people saying Dalglish news? Oh my God, Kenny Dalglish has cancer. This is horrible news. King Kenny, man. This is really sad news. We wish Kenny a speedy recovery, man. Big up to King Kenny. It's very sad news, man. Yes, inshallah, he is happy, safe, and healthy, inshallah. Big up King Kenny, man. Big up King Kenny. Sad times for the king. And for all of us as well listening to this. Yeah, Keegan and Dalglish. Very sad time. Very sad time. Diomande chose PSG over Liverpool, is what Hamoud is saying. I mean, it's a possibility this happens. Yeah, hopefully they both are safe, man. Both King Kenny and Kevin Keegan. Hopefully they're both safe, man. So, Diomande chose PSG over Liverpool. I mean, look. Would you allow Diomande to go to PSG to get Bradley Barcola? And you don't know the problem with Bradley Barcola. I think one chance missed against Arsenal has changed people's mind. I think this is a legitimate possibility. What I just said is a legitimate possibility, which is Diomande goes to PSG, Barcola comes to Liverpool. I'm just telling you guys so you can kind of get used to it. Here's the problem with the whole PSG stuff. There's a possibility that we get Diomande and Barcola. There's a possibility we get both Diomande and Barcola. Because here's the key with the Diomande PSG thing. PSG refused to overpay. PSG refused to overpay. PSG refused to overpay. So if Leipzig continue to take the piss with the price tag, that opens up the door because PSG aren't going to overpay for him. I don't believe in Diomande himself choosing PSG over Liverpool. By the way, I know you're saying it's from Swedish news. Thank you, Hamoudi, for the consistent support as well. But I don't think that's the thing. Key, by the way, if you want to come on the stream, message me, brother. Key, I'll get you on. Come, let's talk a little bit. I don't think that's the case. I don't think necessarily that he chose PSG over us. I think it's more of a price tag thing. Leipzig are taking the piss with the price tag. This is the reality. Leipzig are asking for too much money. This is the truth. They're asking for too much money. I hope we can get at least one of the two. Specifically given the winger market right now. So, yeah. People were wary of Barcola even before Hussam. My thing is with Barcola is the following. If I told you, would you take Doué, everyone will get excited. Doué was even worse than Barcola in the final. And Doué has scored less goals than Barcola this season and the year before. Can we stop pretending that Barcola is this trash player? Plus, we employ Gakpo as well. We literally employ Gakpo. Yes, he does want 3 pacey wingers. He does. The problem is I know about our targets before Iraola. I don't know who our targets. I don't know who our targets is. I don't know who our targets is. With Iraola now, but I do know but I don't know that we probably would have went in for Mente had Slot stayed. Yeah, but I'm not denying that. Cody Gakpo was played touchline wingers. Cody Gakpo was literally played as a touchline winger this season. And he's a goal-scoring inside forward. So yes, even Cody Gakpo was misused. Yes, I agree with that. Kirk's underlapping. Bro, he's a good manager. He's a good man, bro. He brought the best out of, bro. He got goals out of Evan Nilsson. Respectfully, he got goals out of Evan Nilsson. Evan Nilsson is shit. I don't rate Evan Nilsson not one bit. He's crap. 6 goals in 36 games. Olise, come on, man. That was a dream to begin with. He literally presses for PSG. You do realize Enrique presses as well. Let's not pretend that Enrique doesn't press. Anyway, just before I add key, guys, big up to all of you guys for liking and subscribing. Let me shout out to everyone who followed me on the Instagram. I said everyone who follows me on Instagram is going to get a shout out. Big up to Mahroof. Big up to Ilya. Big up to Tarmizi. Big up to Mega Nind. Big up to Mrs. Smith. Big up to Asom. Big up to Mamoon. Big up to Gurhan. Big up to Soccer G Sisters. Big up to everyone who follows me on Instagram, man. The link is in the pinned comment. And then who follows me will get a shout out today. So yeah, like and subscribe. Man, like Key's joining us.
Yes, Sam. I'm good, brother. How are you?
I'm good. Hope you're good as well.
Yeah, I'm good, brother, man. I'm still on holiday, man, to be honest with you, but the news is too good.
Yes,
Ooh,
Iraola.
I don't know. Yeah, Iraola, bro. Exciting times. I'm hearing Alcantara might be his assistant as well, Hassan, with Milner.
He is. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, man.
I haven't spoken to you actually since Slot got sacked. So what do you think of the whole manager situation from Slot sacking to Iraola's hiring?
It was inevitable, Hassan. It was always going to happen. Let's be honest, man. I've been pushing for this manager to be sacked from last September. People thought I was a bit early with that, but yeah, I could see the players weren't playing from what we was playing like from last season to this season. You could see something definitely happened. But yeah, let's move on from the bad news. The good news is I'm so happy about Iraola. The style of play fits our team. And I'm just excited to see what he gets out of Rio, especially Hassan. Rio, Isak. Yeah. Future's looking bright, my guy.
Did you see Isak's goal for Sweden yesterday?
Yeah. I see it. It looked like Isak's back. But hopefully he can stay fit in the World Cup, have a good World Cup, and come back ready, hungry for the new season.
I mean, hopefully, you know, I mean, I saw his goal for Sweden yesterday, and I'm like, he got more touches in that goal alone than he does in a whole game at Liverpool. You know, guy gets 6 touches, and people expect him to bang in 50 goals. Like, it's just insanity. And to be honest, like, bro, these guys are expecting like some miracle level performances from a player. Oh, he cost 120 million. Yeah, but you still need to create chances for him. You still need to like put him in a position to succeed. You can't just say he cost 120 million, so automatically he's got to score 50 goals. Like, it's not how this works. You need to be able to put him in a position to score the goals.
Yeah, look. For example, look what Ekitike had to do. He had to basically become a midfielder to be involved in the game to get goals. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. So yeah, any striker in our team would struggle in that system. Doesn't matter who it is. Whether he costs 120 million or 20, they're going to struggle in the system. Unless they're going to go deep and go and find the ball for themselves. And we know Isak ain't really that type of player.
This is true as well. Yeah. Isak and Wirtz having a season to bed in is huge. Wirtz is another player I'm like excited for his future because the guy was getting messed around by Slot, let's be honest. Right wing, left wing, you know, false nine. Away at Old Trafford, he played him false nine. I'll never forgive him. He played him false 9 away at Old Trafford. I think that is an absolute disaster, bro.
Abomination.
It's an abomination, honestly. Playing him in the false 9? Are you mad? Oh, it's insane, honestly. It's actually insane. I'm so glad. I'm so glad we're getting Iraola now because it's gonna change the way that we operate in the whole window, bro. And I'm excited. I think this is excited times for us. And we always
definitely.
What do you think about people, you know, talking about Iraola's win rate and stuff like this?
Talking about Iraola's what, sorry?
Win rate.
I don't know. You know, he's had to work at Bournemouth. You know, it's different. He's had lower level clubs to work with. This is probably the biggest club he's ever had to work with, and it will be. So, let's see how he works with more money, better training facilities, more support, and if Millie's coming as well, you know what that means, Hassam. Militant army regime at Liverpool, and Iraola's already for that anyway. So. Yeah.
I mean,
Signal's terrible, man.
I just can't wait for us to just play some good football, man. That's the most like the best thing for me. Let's just play some good football. So like that alone is enough for me to get excited. You know, that alone is enough. For
100%.
I think people are overdoing this whole step up thing because all managers is gonna step up to Liverpool. Who the hell is this? Like, who's stepping down? We're bigger than PSG as well, by the way. Enrique would have stepped up. So
if Arne Slot can do it, who can't? Like, come on, let's be honest. Arne Slot won the league with us. Let's not forget that. And he stepped up from Feyenoord, and that's a big step up. Iraola's got Prem experience. Yeah, man, he should be all right. I'm not worried at all.
I'm glad we got this energy because some people in the chat, he stepped up. It's gonna be a big step up for him, and bro, of course, guys, of course, it's gonna be a step up. He's gonna come to Liverpool Football Club. Like, which manager is stepping down? Who? Which manager is like stepping down in level? Unless you're a Real Madrid manager, who else, bro? We're a big club like Barcelona. Hansi Flick would like. You know, I'm not gonna overdo it, but like we're just as much as a big club as Barcelona is, you know. So like it would be a side step from Hansi Flick if he joined us. So this notion that you're stepping up and stepping down and all this shit, bro, at the end of the day, we've got to get a manager that makes us better. And you have to believe in the style. My belief in Iraola is in the style. That's my belief. I believe in the style. Yeah. I believe in the product that he puts out there on the football pitch. We all watched Bournemouth, Man City. Bournemouth should have beaten Man City by fucking 10 goals, bro. Like, you know, David Brooks alone could have scored a hat-trick in that game.
Yeah,
David Brooks alone.
And this is what I mean.
You muted.
Turn our players into. That's the thing, you know. That's what I'm really excited about more than anything. Is the end of the tunnel, man. It's looking bright, man. It's looking bright.
Yeah, finally.
Finally.
For all the miserable time, man. Finally, we can all be excited. Finally, we can all be happy about Liverpool. You know, that's the thing. And for me, at the end of the day, you have to just look at the previouses. Luis Enrique had a 37% win rate at Celta Vigo. He went to Barcelona, won a treble.
There you go.
At Celta Vigo. Celta Vigo are not a big club, by the way. Celta Vigo are literally a small club. They're a small ass club. Just like, Bournemouth are. Like, they've not won anything in their history other than the second division. So, like, we've seen step-ups before be successful. So that's my thing. That's my thing. You couldn't snatch players from Chelsea. What has Caicedo done at Chelsea?
Yeah, please, tell us.
What's Caicedo done at Chelsea? Because guess what?
What's Lavia done?
Premier League champion. What's
Lavia done at Chelsea?
What's Endo done? Yeah. Great.
Nothing.
Also, we snapped Wirtz from Bayern Munich. Also, we snapped Wirtz from Manchester City. How many teams wanted Isak? Last I checked, Ekitike wanted a Chelsea move, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, there you go. Chelsea move. And where did he end up? Liverpool Football Club. Interesting. You change history just because of Caicedo? This whole you got no pull thing applied 2 summers ago. It doesn't apply anymore. After Wirtz, Isak, Ekitike, Kerkez was wanted by Real Madrid. I don't care how you played. I don't care how Kerkez played this season. We ain't gonna change the narrative. Kerkez was literally wanted by Real Madrid, bro. Real Madrid wanted Kerkez. And he ended up joining us. This whole no pull thing used to be a thing. It's no longer a thing.
Yeah.
You got Marcola on the show. Yes, we're a big deal now. We got Bradley Marcola himself on the show. I saw you anti-Barcola on the chat. Why are you anti-Barcola?
Listen, he's got no end product for me, Hassan, man. It's just, nah. That final the other day when he was in, he could have finished the game against Arsenal, and that's what I don't want. I don't want
Yeah,
that.
but he was on his weak foot. You're so unfair. Come on, man. He was on his
No,
weak foot.
no. I know. I understand he's on his weak foot, man. But you know, you had time. The composure was lacking, Hassan, for me personally. You know.
I'm gonna
So
be leading Barcola FC on YouTube this summer because I
I
think.
know you are.
But you wanna know why as well? I actually fully believe we will sign him. Like the competition for him is Arsenal. But like we fully want Bradley Barcola. Like it's not a joke. Me saying what to say about Barcola. We really want the guy, and he scored more goals than Doué as well. You know.
Okay. All right. But still, you got your angle that you want to push. I don't want him. I'd rather
So who do you want for the wingers?
But if Diamande is choosing PSG, we're gonna end up with Barcola. That's
okay.
the reality.
For the wingers, then? Give me a choice.
I would rather Diamande personally, but if he's chosen PSG already over us, then yeah, I don't want him no more. So there ain't no other option.
Outside Diamande, who do you want? Tell me.
Aside, I would take Yeremy Pino from Palace.
Oh, come on, man! You're saying all this about Barcola and you take Pino?
Well, you don't like Pino. You don't like Pino.
No, I don't. He's trash. He's actually trash, Pino, as well. Look at you. What are you gonna say next? Ismail Assar? Come on, man.
Him around better players, Hassan, bigger, better players. He would do stuff.
Stop it.
Hey?
Stop it. Pino. Come on, bro. Pino. How can you say no to Barcola and then say, I want Pino, bro? Come on, bro.
Hey, listen. Honestly,
Come on,
Hassan.
man.
We're not going to get Crabber. It's unrealistic. You know, that's not going to happen.
Oh, I'd do anything to get Kvaratskhelia if that's possible.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be.
Yeah. If that's possible, I'd tell Liverpool, pay 140. I don't care. Pay it.
I don't care. I agree.
I don't care.
I agree.
I think the fans would say, all right, you can put the ticket prices up by a $5, $10. It's okay. We'll pay it. It's fine. If we can get Crabber. Yeah, no problem.
That's a signing that should get everyone excited, Kvaratskhelia. I think it's a fantastic signing. But at the end of the day, you know, if all of these players are not available, then Barcola is the best option, probably. To be fair, Arsenal want him, so we are facing competition for him anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should beat him to Arsenal. Arsenal's got a lot of wingers. It depends who they're selling in the summer and stuff. Barcola knows he comes to Liverpool, he's got a starting spot in the team. You know? Yeah. So that makes a difference.
Bring in Luis Diaz. That ship has sailed, baby.
Yeah, it's over, man. Over.
By the way, this guy we're actually interested in.
Liao? Would you take Liao?
This is real. This is not some made up ITK shit. We like Liao because he's a market opportunity as well. He will never be cheaper than this. He will never again be cheaper than this. But because he's fallen out with Milan, his price tag is really low right now. It's at the lowest it's ever been, like 30 something or 40 million. So he will never be cheaper than this, Liao. I take Liao, you know.
Yeah, me too. I would.
I think Liao's a good player.
We can play him up front sometimes as well if we have to.
Man, like Liao is in the building, man.
No,
imagine we got Liao. Would you complain if we got Liao and Barcola?
No, I wouldn't. I couldn't. How could I complain? I couldn't. I couldn't complain. I'll take that. I would. I couldn't complain. No way. That's reasonable backup as well. One of them ain't gonna start. We got Rio as well there. Yeah. And like I said, Liao can play up front too if we have to. If we really have to.
Striker too. You're right.
Yeah.
You can play striker too.
So yeah, 40 million. Yeah, let's snap that up. Definitely. Yeah, we need to put a statement in this summer.
He will ever be in his life. He will never be cheaper than this. He will literally never be cheaper than this.
No.
So if he comes into Liverpool and has like one good season, immediately he becomes 100 million. Like directly.
You think he can handle Iraola's constant pressure though? Constant pressing. You think he can handle that?
To be honest, yes.
Yeah.
I think I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't think the Italian league suits him to begin with. That is such a shit league for him. Like, I think he should have left Milan when he had the chance, like two years ago, shit like that. He should have pushed for a move. I think the Serie A stinks for Leao because it's not his style of league.
Yeah. It's slow. It's very slow. In this league,
Look at Takia. So the good news is out. Slot is out, Iraola in, but the suspect wingers are coming in. Look at the winger market though. Who's available, guys? Like,
it's a problem. It's a
sometimes
problem.
the market dictates what you do. Like, I just asked this fraud, yeah. Oh, you don't want Barcola? Who do you want? Jeremy Pino. So like, it's not like the options out there are like.
There's no options. Yeah,
like,
it's not.
You get me? At the end of the day, Barcola and Leao could actually be the two best available options without us knowing it, because the others aren't there. Who the hell else are you going to sign? By the way, other players would be a risk. Lee Kang in from PSG is a risk.
That's a risk. Kubo, risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kubo was the shit like 4 years ago. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Risk, absolute risk. But that's the winger market right now, Hassan. There ain't much options. We got to work with what we can work with.
There is one other angle though. If they sign like a Morgan Rogers type player to play left wing, like like a hybrid 10 type player, Morgan Rogers could play left wing. Would you take Morgan Rogers to play left wing?
100%. 100%. Morgan Rogers. I would have took him last season. I heard some rumors about us trying to sign him late last summer, and Harvey Elliott was part of the deal or something, but they said no, they want to keep him for another season. But the season we've had, Villa ended up finishing above us, so it's all would Rogers want to come to Liverpool now? This is the thing. But I would definitely take him, Sam. I would definitely take Rogers 100%. I actually like Rogers.
Ended up finishing above us. I cannot believe this, honestly. After all we've said last summer, I can't believe we ended up in this position. But you guys are saying Nusa, right? Nusa is like 18, bro. Like Nusa's that's another player that's now you're taking another risk. That's another player that you go like, oh shit. Like, at the end of the day, the winger market is weak. It's weak this summer. What was Cal cooking? Maybe we really should have kept Salah. Maybe we actually should have kept him at least.
Maybe we should get Salah back, honestly.
Talk to him, convince him. Do you want to come back?
Come home. We don't want you to leave. We never wanted you to leave.
just get him to cover right wing until we find some new guy to cover, who's actually like amazing or something. By the way, I agree with you on Diomande. We only disagree on Barcola. But the thing is with Diomande is, like, if Leipzig do want 100 million, at the end of the day, I don't think he's worth 100 million. And I wouldn't risk, like, our whole transfer window to pay Diomande 100 million. Is he a very good player? Yes. Is he talented? Yes. 100 million is too much, bro. It's just too much money.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
It is a lot of money. And like you said, it's a chance as well. He's very young still, Barcola is definitely more proven, isn't it? It's less of a risk, that transfer. It's less of a risk. It is. But then we could triple our reward if we signed Diomande, and he could be the guy. He could really be the guy, Hassan. You know what I'm saying? So it works in both ways. But yeah, I'm with you on that one, man. So I think the Barcola and Leao's that's twiddled my ears. I'm liking the sound of that. I don't know about Yildiz. If we could get Yildiz, I'd take Yildiz too. But I like the sound of that Leao Barcola. Sounds realistic too. It sounds realistic. It could be done.
Yeah, Yildiz is a very good player. Like, he has a lot of potential and stuff like this. But once again, you pick up the phone to Juventus. How much money do you think they're asking for Yildiz?
Big money.
How much money are they going to ask for Yildiz? What, 100 million? I'll probably say, no exaggeration, they won't accept anything less than 90. I don't think they accept a cent less than 90 million. Like, if we're good negotiators, we get them for 90.
They'll want 100 million pounds off of Liverpool for it. 100%.
It's too much money.
Too much money. And Chiesa back as well. And Chiesa in the other direction.
Yeah, now we've got to think of the midfield position as well. You've got to think of that type of stuff, because now you're sat there going like, okay, so if I pay 100 million, like, let's say we get Diomande and Yildiz, we pay 200 million right there. How much money is left to improve the midfield? We might need a backup striker too. There's so much shit we need to improve as well.
Yeah.
So we've actually left ourselves in a mess now. And don't forget, guys, I'm gonna remind you all, Konate left. You know what this means? We need a starting level center back. So that's another hole that we have in this team. You see 2 days ago when I was explaining to the people, forget whether you rate Konate or not. Now you need a starter level center back. Keep this in mind. You need a starter level center back now. So shit's changed.
Unless Liverpool have full faith in Jacquet or Leone.
Stop it.
And I'm worried about that because Liverpool will be like what we saw in the 20 minutes of Leone. He looked class. They will come with that angle, yeah? But I think personally, Hassan, is Schlotterbeck. There's nobody else for us.
I agree.
There's nobody else for us. Schlotterbeck next to Virgil. Yeah. I'm all for that. And in midfield, my dream signing would probably be Sangare from RC Lens.
Or
Yeah,
Kamara.
we need or Lamine Kamara. Yeah. Either. I'd need one of them guys next to Grav or Sabozlai furthermore than Grav Sabozlai.
I actually thought that we might get Wharton, but now you see, guys, our transfer plans were actually shit. Let me tell you something, yeah? We wanted Wharton and Minte and Haj Musa and I don't know who. Like, we would have actually had a mid-transfer window to an extent. Shit's changed now. Shit's changed. I think with Iraola coming in, I think we will change things around now. Because also the other thing is you guys need to understand, Hughes and Edwards' ego is at stake here, and they will have to prove themselves. They'll have to prove themselves. Big up Fozzy as well, who's joining us. Big up to you, Fozzy. Thanks so much for joining us, brother. Big up to you. So now their egos is at stake as well. So that's another thing. Because they got Iraola, and just like, you know, like what's it called? Slot was their guy, and they backed him till the end. Iraola is also their guy. So now they're going to have to show the whole world that, yes, we back Andoni Iraola. So that's something that people need to keep in mind as well. So
yeah.
I think we will spend money, but it's about spending it wisely. Like, we were interested in Wharton, right? Now with Iraola coming in, maybe Wharton doesn't suit his playing style at all. I was so certain we're going to get Wharton because we've literally been talking to the guy for such a long time too. This Wharton thing, I'm not even doing ITK business. Like, you can ask Palace ITKs and they'll tell you that Liverpool wanted Wharton. But now with Iraola coming in, that shit's changed now. Maybe you need more of an athlete than anything else.
Yeah. We need a N'Golo Kante region. That's what we need.
Well, I mean, like a dominant midfielder, that's someone that could cover the pitch and, you know, pass the ball to the talented players. Is that kind of midfielder you're looking at? Yeah. I think Wharton would work. When I look at, I was looking at Bournemouth the other day because, you know, I'm not convinced about a lot of stuff. It takes me a while to get convinced, innit? When I look at Bournemouth, they haven't got like a dominant midfield. Do you guys like big presence? They don't have that kind of, you know, midfielders that you guys are saying, like athletes. That's, you know, like a Onana, like a Kante kind of one. They've got players that's position sense that are intelligent. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I when I look at Wharton, I think he'd be suited to actually Iraola because he's a passing positional kind of player that can, you know, at certain points of the game, push up and win the ball higher up the pitch and pass it. Obviously, he's a passing player, innit? So he could pass it to the talented players that could, you know, open up defenses as well. Yeah, I think both sides can work. Because I looked at Iraola. I was doing a stream earlier. The guy was talking about him last season. I thought it was this season. Then I realized he was talking about last season. They were actually in an unbeaten run last season as well as this season. So if you look at the way he plays, his fullbacks are further out than in, like what Arne Slot was doing.
Yeah.
So
extreme width for these fullbacks. Yeah.
So yeah, there's going to be a lot of space in that midfield as well. And what I've seen of him as well, guys, what I liked is he studies the opposition. So when you study the opposition, that means like you have game intelligence. So whenever there's a team deep line defending, his team waits before they make that final pass through. You know, when there's a gap opens at the back line or something, and then they pass the ball through, the player runs on the goal and scores a goal. That's how it is. That's what I like about him. It's all time-based. It's never like rushing football like we've been seeing recently, side to side, not going anywhere. But his one is all about time-based and then making the right pass at the right time. I like what I see.
Right time.
Really do.
Yeah.
So Fozzy, I saw you were a little bit. I actually watched your stream yesterday, by the way. You weren't that convinced with Iraola and stuff like this. Have you changed your mind a little bit?
No, listen. What all I was hearing about, you know, you guys. I watch all of you guys, Big Six, and of course you obviously Don Hussam and everybody else. I watch all of you guys. Everybody was talking about the style of football. And you know how you're gonna like it. Because Hussam, we done a stream together before. You support this guy before everybody else. Yes. But nobody talks about winning. I was thinking, like, where's the winning going over here? Man City have just lost Pep Guardiola, and they're still thinking about challenging for the league title. But us, We're just like giving up. We're not even talking about like if we're going to win the league next season. That's what the confusion came from me. That's why I was angry. I never said I don't want Iraola. I was asking the actual chat, what does he bring? Does he bring man management? Can he lead a big team to glory? Can he, convince the players? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, is he good enough to do things like that? That's what I was asking. I wasn't like angry that he's coming to Liverpool.
Yeah, I know.
It was like a question to the chat. Yeah, but do you get what I'm saying, guys? I don't know if it makes sense.
I get what you're saying, of course, 100%. But here's the thing. I'm going to reverse the question on you. Let's say we didn't get Iraola as an example. First of all, you agreed with the sacking of Slot, right?
100%. I said it to you guys before, like he's gone.
Okay, the club tried for Enrique. He's not available.
Yeah,
and he wants to stay at PSG. So who else is the option? That's my thing. Like, who else do we have outside Iraola? Honas, that's another risk.
Nagelsmann, you could say.
Yeah, but Nagelsmann ain't available.
Available till after the World Cup.
You want to know the problem, Fozzy, as well, and this is the thing with the whole Nagelsmann thing.
Yeah,
the World Cup ends, I think, mid-July.
Yeah.
So if Germany go all the way, let's say they get to the semi-finals, like minimum they will be done early July. Minimum. Yeah. The Premier League starts in August. So you're taking a massive risk. But if I hire a manager now, I give him time now to go speak to the sporting directors and figure out which positions he wants.
That's next season basically written off.
Yeah. Because if you wait like 2 weeks before the Premier League starts, you do write off next season. But now you do the hire early. I agree with you on Nagelsmann, by the way, much more proven than Iraola and also plays attacking football. You are correct. Yeah. But he might be not available, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And this is another question as well. What if he wins the World Cup with Germany? I don't think they will sack him, like, or he.
Well, sometimes when you do that, like, you know what I mean, you don't want to destroy your legacy, do you? Just leave it, just go and manage somewhere else.
Yeah, but then maybe he will stay, try to win the Euros.
Yeah, I think that's what some people do. Yeah, but you never know. But he could decide to leave. You know, Nagelsmann is one of those guys that just makes a decision, sticks with it, and just does whatever he wants. But I agree with you. Yeah. But like you said, who's available? I said Nagelsmann, but yeah, the timing might not suit Liverpool and all that stuff. But as I said, I just hope he comes in and obviously gets us back to winning ways. Because what I like about him, he goes on a long winning runs. This Iraola guy. So let's just hope he could do something like that and convince the fan base. Obviously, he could do. And it depends on the signings as well, guys. We do need signings for this football club. Although we bought 7 players last season, we lost about 13. So the bench has to be stronger next season. And plus, we need players to replace Salah and, the other guys that's left. So, yeah, there's a lot of work ahead for Iraola. I'm not expecting us to... Go on.
I know this sounds bad, but we need some more runners like Szoboszlai, man. We need some more men that are like... No, real talk. We need some energy in the team, guys, man. The team lack energy, man. It's scary. We used to have Diaz on the wing, pressing the crap out of everyone. Running back, running
but these
forward,
players were doing that,
running.
bro. These players were doing that, but this guy sucked the life out of them. Don't forget. I mean, these players were doing that, but Arne Slot sucked the life out of them. How did you go from a team that was used to pressing, that used to dominate, to a team that just hasn't got a clue what the hell they're doing on the pitch? There you go, man. You know what happened? I personally think Mark Gordon came back and got rid of him because those two were willing to keep him. I honestly think that Mark Gordon is the man. He's the one who always gets rid of things and sorts out things. He's the fixer, as they call him. So yeah, I think Richard Hughes and Marco Edwards wanted to keep this guy, and he said nope. Yeah, we need to get rid of him. He's not good enough. And like Hussam said in his previous show, and many of us said, once the home fans and the away fans turn on you, your days are numbered at Liverpool Football Club.
You're done.
I've been here for 40 years. I've seen it all with Liverpool Football Club, so I know how it works there.
I'm glad they sacked him in the end. For me, the reason, and Fozzy is spot on, by the way, the reason why I'm very pro Iraola is the style. I'm never denying this. I think the style for me is the thing that gets me excited the most. And at the end of the day, I have to believe in the style because that's the thing that I can go off the most. At the end of the day, he managed, like, respectfully, the guy managed Rayo Vallecano and Bournemouth. I don't expect him to have trophies after managing Vallecano and Bournemouth. Like,
but there's one thing, Hussam, the league ain't as good as it used to be. Don't forget, this is not Man City, Liverpool anymore. The points have dropped. The quality has dropped. A team that's winning with the team that won the Premier League won it with set pieces. You know what I mean? We saw them in the Champions League final. They got a goal. They sat back throughout the game. So this is the league they're in now. So if we target 90 points, you never know what could happen. You never know, bro. I mean, that's what I say. Just get the right players in for this head coach. But carry on, Hussam. Sorry, bro.
I actually disagree with you. I actually think the league is tougher now. I don't
think
think
so.
it's easy.
Nah.
I think the league is tougher now because beating these teams is more difficult than ever. Beating Brighton, beating Brentford, beating Bournemouth, like the floor of the guys. I went to the league 10 years ago. Yeah. I went to Newcastle from 10 years ago. Jack Colback was playing for them. You get me? They were shit.
Yeah.
You get me? I think the teams bottom, like the bottom level teams, are getting a lot better. Like the teams from that like 6th to 15th range is higher.
The quality of player they're signing has got better, hasn't it?
Yeah. Are the teams at the top getting a bit worse? Yes. But the teams in the middle are so much better now. And beating them is so much more difficult. Beating Bournemouth is now
Are you basing it on last season though, Hussam? What we did?
I think since...
Because you got to be careful with that one. Anyone could beat us
I
last
think
season.
for the last three years, the league has gone like this. Like it's improved. In terms of overall quality, bro, Bournemouth players are going to Madrid and PSG and shit like this. Why do you have, like,
That's true.
bro? Like 10 years ago,
That
nothing like that would have happened 10 years ago. Like, you know, but they're going to the best team in Europe and they're going to Real Madrid. Huijsen went to Real Madrid and he's starting for them too.
Yeah.
So that for me is like an indication of the quality of the league. And Palace won the Conference League, Villa won the Europa League. So all these things are a thing. And the other thing for me is the following. Look, when you look at like the teams that have believed in styles, Luis Enrique was the manager at Celta Vigo. He had a 37% win rate. Barcelona believed in him and he won them the treble. Ever since then, Barca haven't won the Champions League. Iraola has a 37% win rate at Bournemouth. And I've watched so many Bournemouth games this season where Bournemouth forwards are so trash in front of goal. It's unbelievable. The Bournemouth Man City game, it ended 1-1, bro, right?
Yeah.
David Brooks alone could have scored hat-trick in there.
Oh, he
just
could have,
David Brooks. So, for me, by the way, if they had better forwards, they change one or two results and they would have made 5th place ahead of us. They would have literally made 5th place ahead of us even. So
Iraola
finished above us, bro. Bournemouth would have been in the Champions League with Iraola. So
Iraola's not going to struggle.
I agree with
He's not going to struggle for us to get the ball forward at all. We're not going to struggle getting the ball forward with this manager.
Yeah, we won.
We won. We won.
Goodness me.
Yeah, we won.
And Isak, the chances
agree
Isak's
that
going to be
it's a step
getting a game, the chances Isak will be getting a game would be quadruple. Quadruple. The man's having 4 touches a match on the slot. 4 touches a game.
But the thing is, bro, sorry, so what's your name, bro? I don't know your name.
Kai.
Fozzy. Nice to meet you, Kai. Yeah,
nice to meet you, Fozzy, bro.
If you look at, obviously, Isak and the other strikers, he wasn't the only one that was getting less touches. Majority, look at Gakpo when he played up front as well. So it was a systematic thing. It was actually systematic.
Yeah, the tactics.
So with this guy, it will be different. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm just hoping that we don't lose, a lot of our players that's already there right now. So he could add on to those players. I think if he adds on to more players that can fit the system that he's got, I think we'll be like challenging some sort of way next season. Because when you got the experience of winning already there, why not? Why not like keep going? You know what I mean? You got the, obviously Alisson's going to stay. Van Dijk's still going to be there. And, Szoboszlai won the Premier League, McAllister's and all these guys. And, I think even McAllister's suited to him, Hussam. I don't know if you think that, bro. I think McAllister's suited to this guy as well, the way he plays.
Yeah. There is nothing that Alex Scott does outside running that McAllister can't do. And by the way, you know what what I'm waiting for? What if McAllister runs for this manager? Then what?
Oh, everybody's going to be quiet after that.
Yeah, I'll be quiet. I won't say a word, Hassan. I won't say a word.
If McAllister runs for this manager, then what?
I won't say a word. I'll say give him a...
You want to know something? Kai, by the way, Monts calls you Key. That's why I called you Key.
Yeah. It's all right. It's Kai the football guy, Key, whatever you lot want, man. Everyone knows.
No,
Everyone knows.
You Kai or Key?
Whatever you want, Hassan.
I'm going to call you Kai. I'm not going to be like
Kai
Monts. Kai.
Yeah, all right.
Kai, the football guy. Link in the description. I added the link to Kai's channel in the description and the link to Fozzy in the description. Both of them.
I'm subscribing, Kai. Don't worry, bro.
We'll go subscribe to them.
Boys. Thank you.
You know, he has Baggio and Ronaldo in the background. They don't exist in world football anymore.
This is my players, bro. I don't know what your players. This is my players. This is what I grew up with.
That's the best generation of football.
That's what I grew up with. This is what I learned my football education.
I think the generation after was better. Zidane, Ronaldinho.
No.
Maybe Hassan.
I grew up with Maradona, bro.
Before, no, listen, don't piss me off, yeah? Before Messi and Ronaldo became footballers, Zidane was the best thing I ever saw.
Yeah, 100%.
Zidane was
the greatest.
So insane, bro.
The Matrix man. The Matrix man, yeah?
Zidane 2006.
I love Zidane. I'm not going to complain with Zidane. I love Zidane. I've got his top right here.
Unreal.
His top is right here, bro. I've got all of them. Messi, Zidane, Ronaldo, Maradona. I got all of them, man. I'm a big fan of. Listen, I'm a football person. I am football. That's how I see myself because I've grown up with football. And these two, at their prime, they ain't many better than them two. Let me just put it that way. Baggio, the greatest Italian player. Ronaldo, one of the greatest players that ever existed. So there you go, man. Come on.
Everyone will say Dino's their favorite player.
You know what they say, Kai? You know what they say,
Baggio's not the greatest Italian player.
Well, they say Maldini, but Baggio and Maldini, they say.
No,
I speak to Italians all the time, bro. That's what they tell me.
I'm saying Del Piero.
No,
I love
what?
Del Piero.
End the stream. And Baggio is 10 times the
player of Del Piero. I know he is. I know.
Baggio is one of the greatest.
I know,
Man. That
but Del
guy
Piero
won the
for me,
Ballon d'Or with one damaged knee. Nobody even knows that. I mean, bone on bone. He still won the Ballon d'Or. Imagine he had no damaged knee. Come on, Hussam. Beat that, bro.
Do you know who's the greatest Italian of all time?
Go on.
Federico Chiesa. You guys understand?
I agree. End. It's done. Federico Chiesa.
Chiesa, prime Chiesa, guys, was an absolute machine.
To be fair, Fozzy, my one, if you asked me, I would have said Maldini. Jokes aside.
Yeah, everybody says that. They say Maldini or Baggio in Italy.
You know this. He's the best defender
I've been to Italy,
ever.
so they said Baggio or Maldini. Either one they said you could choose.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even Fozzy will tell you this. R9 is actually the generation after Loki.
Yeah, he's
a bit of both, isn't he? He was still playing.
This photo is when Baggio was, down. Like, he's lost his, obviously, ability a little bit more. And this is the time. This is the time Ronaldo was France '98. I mean, when he got sick.
Yeah. He was still young even at the time. I think like R9, Zidane, Ronaldinho is the generation after.
Yeah. Ronaldinho is the greatest. He's one of the greatest as well.
Ronaldinho.
Yeah, if he wasn't like a partier and he was actually like playing football nowadays as an athlete, like how the football is now. Back in the day, you could get away with more things. Dino playing now as a footballer, I'd think he'd be the scariest thing.
I think he's underrated for some reason, bro. Okay, look, I don't know. I don't understand why. I remember Ronaldinho. He made his debut for Brazil in the Copa America. I stayed up like 2 a.m. Me and my mate Anton, we stayed up 2 a.m. He used to tell me about him. That kid was great from the first moment he arrived in football, age of 17. And if you look at him in his career, they see him as an entertainer, but they don't see him like impactful kind of player that Messi, R9, Ronaldo. But yeah, I think he's underrated. I think he's one of the greatest players.
I don't think Messi is the player without him. Messi ain't the same player if he doesn't play with Dino.
100%. I think he's underrated. 100%. I agree with that. I love Ronaldinho. He's the entertainer, isn't he? But don't forget, there was Maradona in it. Maradona taught them all. We play Maradona football now, freestyling as well as football. That's the original freestyler is Maradona. People don't know that. Like that guy used to do kick-ups with madness stuff, man. So yeah. I watched all of these guys, man. Listen, I would never say there's anyone better than these two. Nah, man. Baggio at his prime, sick, bro. World Cup '94, him and Romario dominating that World Cup. Stoichkov. Come on, there's Lechkov, there's all these guys we watched. Martin Dahlin, Kenny Anderson for Sweden. So many great players in World Cup.
I love this stuff. The final, I love it.
Because I grew up on this thing.
Trust me, I know, man. Football was great then. Football was great then as well. It was.
You watch football right now, guys. Like, where's the physicality? Where's the technical ability? Where's the long range shots that used to go top corners? Where is the art of the game?
Club, but you guys don't appreciate Cody Gakpo enough. That's your
problem. Allow me, man. You see this guy Gakpo? He is.
Why are you doing that, bro?
He's a disdain to this club. Disdain to this football club.
You really think I'm comparing Gakpo to Baggio, guys? Come on.
No, I know. We know. I know.
Georgie Haji.
That man, hearing his name, it irritates me. But as soon as I hear Gakpo, I get angry.
But why,
I get irritated.
Don't Yeah,
Cody
get over
Gakpo
it.
has
Get
the
over
best job security at Liverpool. Chiesa's leaving. Salah is gone. The only other winger is a kid in Rio Gomoa. Ekitike is injured, so he can play backup striker. Cody Gakpo job security is like 10 out of 10. He's
I
not
want to
leaving.
hang on, Sam. I want to ask Kai a question. Were you like this before the season's finished?
I didn't like him the moment we signed him. We didn't need him. We only signed him. We only signed him to stop Man United getting him. We never needed him.
You never liked him, Kai, ever?
Never.
Oh, damn.
He's an eyesore. I don't like players that play on the wing and can't dribble and do the same thing repetitively. You've got nothing, like, you've got no diversity, no nothing. It's just cutting finesse shot, cutting with, like, it's just boring. I can't stand it, honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
If you was like that in the beginning,
never.
I was never like that. I don't blame the players for their performances last season.
I clapped him on last season. I cheered him on last season when he done well. He done well last year, and I'll give him his ratings. But obviously, it was a purple patch. It was a Marcus Rashford season.
What you got to look at, bro, is like when 11 players are playing bad at the same time, you can't blame the players for that, mate. You know what I mean? 1 or 2, Kai, as you know, football, 1 or 2, you could replace, you know what I mean, and get other players to replace them. But when the entire team is playing bad at the same time, then you got to ask the question, what is the problem? And it's a tactical
I don't want to
issues.
sound harsh, but even Klopp knew he was rubbish. He played him centre mid, played him up front.
He did. He played
anywhere but left wing.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, even as much as I don't rate Cody Gakpo, even he is being asked to do shit he's not good at.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
Touchline winger and shit. Like, he ain't. We all know he ain't that, bro. We all know he ain't that. He's much better, like, around the penalty box and shit. And last season, when he did, not this season, the year before, when he did that role, bro, he got a couple of goals, important goals for us.
10 goals in the Premier League, a few.
Yeah, he did a role. You know, he did a role. But
back Salah,
yeah, he did a role. But when you start asking Cody Gakpo to play touchline wing, you're asking.
Nah, you're asking for problems. Recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
I can't wait now for when the season to start, inshallah, with Iraola, and we can actually play some good, sexy football again. And you know, Fozzy mentions the style. Yes, that's the thing that excites me the most. I'll be honest. Finally, we can get some good football, you know. And if we start to play like this, Isak will be the one that like is happiest out of all Liverpool players because he can finally chance. Bro, did you see the last goal he scored for us, Isak? It was a McAllister shot that deflected onto Isak, and he just scored a half.
He just buried it. Yeah.
Like, by the way, just deep what I'm about to say. Name one player in the league that can finish like that.
Nobody, mate.
Haaland, maybe. Okay, out of respect, you have to say Haaland.
Haaland,
outside that, who else is doing that? That's
don't say Thiago, man. That's one season wonder.
No. Igor Thiago, no, stop it. He's the shit.
The fake Brazilian.
Fake Brazilian.
Oh yeah, Sam, don't make me laugh.
he's the shittest player in Liverpool in football history to get 20 plus Premier League goals. I don't think that's a shitter player.
I've never seen a Brazilian like that ever. I've never seen a Brazilian like that ever, man.
So trash, bro. So I've never watched Igor Thiago once and went like, wow, Igor Thiago. Not once, bro. He's so shit, bro. I've never seen a shitter player in my life get 20 plus Premier League goals ever. Anyway, let me grab these supers before we get out of here. Like someone in the chat said, I'd rather reasonably priced risks than expensive risks with expensive contracts. But once again, okay, I asked Key. By the way, big up to Amal Loves for following me on Instagram. Big up to Uzair. Big up to Fort Cherry. Big up to Michael, Patrick, and Mamoon. Big up everyone who follows me on Instagram. The link is in the pinned comment. You know, when you say like risks and all this, okay, Barcola is a risk, I acknowledge. But then if I ask you who you want and you tell me Pino, bro, Kai, he wants Pino, bro, come on. Like, it's just, that's like.
No, I change it now. I want Leao. You convinced me with Leao now.
Oh, I want Leao.
Do you know why?
Leao is a risk as well.
Leao? You know why you convinced me with Leao? Because he can play up front just in case Isak gets injured. Is another
Hang on, how old is Leao, man?
27.
Yeah.
27.
It's 26. Okay.
He will never be cheaper.
27 this year or next year.
Hey, that's all right. I thought he was about 28 or something, 29 or something like that.
No, but that's kind of convinced me, Hassan, because we know Isak's got the injury issues. Yeah, let's be honest. We haven't seen Isak complete a full season. Yeah, so if Leao's there, there's an option of also playing left wing and up front. And when Gakpo's smelling, he can come in on the left wing. If Isak's injured, he can go up front. You see what I'm saying?
Who do you prefer, Kai? Leao or Barcola?
I'm taking Barcola.
Wow. Okay. All right.
I And the only reason why is because I've seen Liao sometimes like just lazy in a match, you know, walking around and stuff, you know. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. But I know he's all the talent's there. But he might be motivated to play for Liverpool. You never know. Some people change when they go to other clubs.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, man.
I like the kid there at Bournemouth, Ryan, the Brazilian kid. He looks the business. I know he's only 19, guys, but if you want someone to replace Salah, I think he's the one. He might not get you the numbers like Salah, but he get you creativity as well as, you know, assists and all that stuff. Ryan, the Brazilian boy.
Oh,
Bournemouth. He's sick. Hosam, just check him out, bro. Just forget about you might not watch him, but just go and watch him and judge for yourself before you judge. That's what I'm saying. He's very good, Hosam. I'm telling you, you will like him.
To be fair, Ancelotti called him up to the Brazil squad.
He scored the goal, wicked goal the other day. The goalkeeper was at a line. He chipped him up. He chipped it over him. Curled the top corner.
Iraola's going to bring him with him. Don't worry.
You know about him, Kai?
No, I've not really. I've heard about him. I've watched a couple things on him, obviously, but yeah, I know he's the guy. Everyone's hyping him up. Everyone's talking about him all the time. Rayan. He's got the hype right now, so he's obviously doing something.
There's a bit of a Bale about him. He's similar to Bale kind of way, like, you know, powerful runs with the ball, left footed.
Gareth Bale.
Yeah,
that's a big shout. You know, that's a big shout. You know,
so if you want
that's
someone
a big shout. You know, be careful with that. You know, don't put too much pressure on him already.
I watched.
Don't put too much pressure on him.
If you want to, like, you know, compare him to a player I'm talking about, like, it's similar. Like, powerful runs, great left foot, can shoot from long range, can take on players, can assist at the same time. He might not get you the numbers. Listen, Salah is an extraordinary player. There's no right winger that can score that numbers, so don't expect that. But if you want to assist for the likes of Isak and Ekitike and the strikers that we have, I think this guy would be perfect for the right side of the. And not only that, what I like about him as well, guys, this is what we need to do in the next coming seasons. Sometimes when things don't work out and teams make it difficult for us to get behind them, switch wingers. Put crosses in the box on a regular basis. The fullbacks overlapping. Put crosses in the box, because you never know what can happen. It could, you know, it could be an own goal. Someone might tap it in. It might deflect in. You don't know. So sometimes when we face teams that's, you know, hard to break down, switch wingers. Keep making it, because that's what I like about Iraola. I think nobody spoke about Iraola. What he did at Bournemouth was the players always switched. You know what I mean? They didn't stay in one spot. When things weren't working out, they always switch positions at the front. So this is what I'm looking forward to at Liverpool.
Barcola can't finish to save his life. Miss me with the 46 GA thing. Nunes had 33 GA in his second season playing in the Premier League, playing 1,000 less minutes. Okay.
Sam, you don't like Barcola, Sam? No?
No, I'm Barcola fan. That's why he's calling me out.
Okay.
Look, here's the thing with Barcola. I believe in his talent. Does he have moments where he finishes like crap? Yes. But he also has moments where he finishes amazing.
Okay.
I think Barcola is very good in tight spaces. I think he's a very good dribbler. I think he can get past anyone. And I do believe in a league like the Premier League, where he is on the front foot and he has counter-attacking opportunities, he can get better from that perspective. So is he the finished product now? No, but he can get better. And he's outscored Doué 2 years in a row. If I say, would you take Doué, everyone would get like ultra excited. But, and also the other thing is, I don't think he's going to be that expensive, by the way.
No,
65 million. That's very doable for us.
You can't judge a player at 23. You know what I mean? You got to judge them as they reach their prime, innit? That's what you got to do. I think people judge players when they're young still, and that doesn't make sense. Let me give you an example. You look at Kevin De Bruyne at Chelsea. He was raw. They got rid of him. You know what I mean? Because he was around that age at the time. When he came back at like 25, 26 to Man City, look at the difference. So with age, these players will improve. He's just raw at the moment. And then when he reaches 25, 26, 27, that's when you're going to see the best out of him. From what I can see of him, he needs to put on a lot of weight. He's got the pace. Did you see the way he outpaced Saliba and all them the other day? Like, they couldn't catch him. It's just his finishing was the issue. As soon as he fixes up with things like that, the guy is going to become one of the best wingers in the world, in my opinion. And I like Barcola from what I can see of him.
What do you lot think of Thiago and Milner being Iraola's assistants?
Best
I love it. We got
best
one professional and we got one player that, you get me, maestro. Elite. Imagine you're a player at Liverpool now and you go to training and you see Thiago, Milner and Iraola instead of Slot and his Dutch buddies. You know?
But don't you miss? This is what we miss. Don't forget what Milner used to do off the pitch for the players. You know what I mean? He used to make sure that their head was always correct when they, you know what I mean, when they're off the pitch as well as on the pitch. So if Milner comes in and does things like that for the players, which they're missing right now. Now look at our players right now; they're off the rails. Everybody's doing some madness. You know what I mean? And then you got Thiago with his technical ability can teach these players.
The players are gonna train again instead of drinking coffee.
Yes, there you go. There you go.
That alone is exciting. Darwin, no brainer. 23 GA in every season he's free. I'll be honest with you, I'd rather sign Kai than sign Darwin.
What did you have him on the bench, guys?
No. We're not
even
gonna revise Darwin. Darwin cost us a league title. Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop it. Jurgen Klopp dominated opposition. This guy kept missing tap-ins. You see this Bruno getting 21 assists. One was own goal. Salah would have had 35 assists had this bum just took
It's true. It's true. I remember that. I remember that.
Luton hates him, man.
Because it's terrible. Because I remember the Luton miss, and he kicked it almost out the stadium, and hid his face behind the net. He knew that was the worst miss.
Stop.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
I think we should get Ryan from we have someone agreeing with Fall. I think we should get Ryan from Bournemouth for a right wing option and go for Barcola. We need pressers and runners. That would be perfect for us.
Them two would be good. Great, yeah, I think so.
Let's say Ryan, Barcola, and Leao.
Who are you gonna get rid of though? Are you gonna get rid of Gakpo?
No need to get rid of anyone. We have no right winger, by the way. Zero right winger.
And we need a backup striker.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, we need more than that probably.
Yeah, we do. We need centre backs. We need a DM. We need a right back.
Well, there's a video out there from Tom Warner. I did it on my channel a few times. With ESPN, he said we're no longer building stands anymore. This time we're going to be competing with the big boys. So let's see if he's a man of his word. You know what I mean? So there's a video out there. Tom Warner saying that. So let's see if this summer they're going to start signing players as well. So he wants to compete with the big boys. There you go. They can't go back on the word.
I'm excited. I'm really excited this time. Like crazy. Like when Klopp came. Like when Klopp came to Liverpool, I've been feeling that kind of excitement. Honestly, might sound a bit over the top at the moment, but when you've been at this drastic dark place for the last season, hey man, I'm telling you.
Kvara reminds me so much of Nedved, carbon copy. Kvaratskhelia was the only good forward for both sides on the final. Like
both sides.
Yeah. PSG, Arsenal, all their forwards put together. The only good one was Kvaratskhelia. The rest were all shit.
I don't know how we missed out on that player. That's a typical Liverpool player, guys. I swear to God.
Crazy as well. 60 million in
January. Fuzzy, when he went to PSG for 60 million, me and Tom did a stream both together and cried together. We literally cried.
I don't blame you because that's a Liverpool player. This is the kind of one we already have in advance. You know what I mean? Kind of like we already bought him in advance. Yeah. That's what shocked me. Like he went to PSG. It's weird.
We should have been on the phone to Napoli from November.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 1 second.
Yeah, he's brilliant, man. It's unfortunate, in my opinion, man, not getting him. Because, you know, like sticking with the likes of Gakpo didn't help anybody. Right? Kvaratskhelia, man, come on, man. That's the man.
Big up Milner, retired player who outran our midfield. He actually did outrun our midfield as well away at Brighton. I know the one you're talking about. It's so sad, bro, but it's reality. It's sad reality.
Listen to this one, though, Hussam.
Sam, do you know how much these players are going to be running in training? I think they're going to be in for a shock.
There's no days off, Kai. There's no days off. There's
no days off. And Milner, if Milner's leading the running, if Milner's leading the training, they're in trouble. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because the manager isn't going away to Netherlands every week now.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God for that, man. Man, I can't do that anymore. The average age of Aston Villa is 34, and they outrun us. Our average age is what, 25, 24. That's crazy, man. How can Aston Villa at 34 do that?
Signing a star young left winger also essentially throws Rio in the bin. Get a decent short-term experience left winger and stick with Rio on the left, focus on right wing. Yeah, but I'm gonna reverse it on you. I think not signing an experienced left winger throws Rio in the bin because all of a sudden all the pressure and expectation is on him.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Rio this season when no one expected anything from him versus when people expected something from him. His performances decreased because you're putting so much pressure on a bloody.
I did say that, Hussam. I think on your channel, I did say that. Don't put too much pressure on this kid.
I said it before on the chat. You can't ask Rio to save you in games. He's 17.
Embarrassing.
Bro. Yeah, you can't.
Man. Because all you're doing is spoil it. Is basically you're stopping his progression as a footballer. You know what I mean? and using him a lot. That's not the way, man. You got to think about the player. Sometimes, you know, with us, with our fan base, guys, we think selfishly. We don't think about the player in his progression, and that's what pisses me off. That's why I get angry at the middle of the time when you see me, because I think this kid could be a great player if we did the right thing by him. And I still think we could still do it. Just lessen his games, man. Let him progress as a player. Bring him off and let him change games from the bench and things like that. That's what you got to do with him right now. He's only 17 years old. Don't treat him like he's 28. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, by the way, not do what we've done with Marcelo. You know what I'm saying?
If Rigo Moa next season gets the Carabao Cup games, the FA Cup games, a Champions League game against like Steaua Bucharest or something, and you know he gets a Premier League, 30 minutes every weekend, shit like this, that's way better for his development than starting 100%. Him and relying on him. What you're asking for is very dangerous, MK Mas, and I'll tell you why. If we rely on Gakpo to be the backup striker and Rio to be the starting left winger, next season is already effed before it's even started. You actually need the Barcola because now all the pressure is off Rigo Moa. And Rigo Moa can come in, change a game here and there. He can have a very good impact and he can develop normally like a normal 17-year-old instead of us putting the pressure of Liverpool Football Club on his back like we did this season. It ended up destroying us anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, listen, I'm going to wrap it up here. Big up to all of you guys. Fozzy TV is in the description. Kai, the football guy, is in the description. Big up to MK Mas.
Thank you for the debut today, Hassam, as well, man.
Is it your debut? Oh, shit.
Yeah, my debut today, man. Big up, man. I'm glad it's good news. I'm glad it's on good terms and good news. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah.
There's another thing as well, guys. Like, thoughts and prayers for Kevin Keegan and Kenny Dalglish as well, guys.
As well. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I met Kevin Keegan. One of the best people I've ever met in my life. Kevin Keegan, man. And I've never met Kenny, but, he's the greatest player of Liverpool of all time. So, thoughts are with them.
Yeah. Big up, man. Big up to him and to Kevin Keegan as well, and we wish them a speedy recovery. Big up to all of you guys. We'll speak about this some other time, MK Mas. Don't worry, I promise you. We will unpack it. Big up to all of you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. All the links are in the description. Go subscribe to Fozzy, please. Fozzy TV. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The link is in the pinned comment. Reels uploaded over there and different sorts of stuff. And peace out, people. Love you guys.